No one ever pulls you aside and teaches you this. Not your father, not your school, not even the world that expects you to just know. You only realize it later, usually after the silence, the confusion, or the cold goodbye. And in that quiet moment, sitting alone, you ask yourself the one question every man eventually faces. How did I not see this coming? Welcome to Ancient Stoic Secrets, where we don't chase attention, we build presence. This isn't about blame, it's about clarity. Today I'll share 12 truths about women that most men only learn after it's too late. But you won't be most men anymore. Let's begin. 1. You were judged before you spoke. Most men think attraction starts with a conversation, a shared laugh, or something clever they said. But here's the truth: she judged you before you ever opened your mouth. The second you entered the room, her instincts were already at work. In less than a second, she placed you in a mental category: the provider, the nice guy, the safe one, or the mystery. Once she puts you in that box, she rarely changes it. It's not about logic. It's about instinct. And instinct doesn't wait for proof. So ask yourself, what energy were you radiating when she first saw you? 2. Energy speaks louder than words. She doesn't respond to your resume or your compliments. She responds to your energy. Are you centered? Do you seek her approval? Can you stay composed under pressure? If you give too much too fast, try too hard to please, or talk too much, she feels it, and it feels weak. You don't win her by pushing, you win her curiosity by holding your ground. Stillness isn't passivity, it's magnetism. 3. Real authority is quiet. You don't need to dominate to lead. Real authority doesn't shout, it doesn't demand, it decides. Women are drawn to men who stay composed when challenged. When she pushes your buttons, she's not trying to destroy you. She's trying to see if you're solid. If you fold, she feels like she has to lead. And no woman truly wants that. Lead with calm, not control. Guide with presence, not pressure. That's where trust begins. 4. Nice is just fear in disguise. Being nice isn't a strategy. It's usually fear wearing a polite smile, fear of losing her, fear of conflict, fear of not being enough. So, you overgive. You agree to everything. You make yourself small. And she senses it. Nice isn't confidence, it's desperation. Kindness is strong, but nice is what men do when they're afraid to stand alone. Chapter 5. Kindness must have boundaries. Real kindness doesn't mean losing yourself. It means, I care about you, but I won't abandon myself to keep you. You say yes when it's true, not when it's easy. You walk away when respect isn't mutual, without anger, without noise. That's what makes a man trustworthy. She doesn't need your obedience, she needs your backbone. 6. Vulnerability is ownership, not emotional dumping. Yes, be vulnerable. But don't make her your emotional trash can. Oversharing your wounds in hopes of closeness often feels like pressure, not connection. It's not her job to fix you. Real vulnerability is saying, yes, I've been through it, but I've done the work. I've healed. I'm still here. Strength isn't hiding pain, it's carrying it with dignity. 7. Emotional distance creates attraction. Attraction doesn't grow in full exposure. It grows in tension, in space, in the unknown. If she always knows where she stands with you, she stops thinking about you. But if you're calm, composed, and not too quick to reveal yourself, you become magnetic. Not by pretending, but by being grounded in who you are without needing to explain it. Let her lean in to figure you out. 8. She's always testing you. It's not a game. It's how she feels safe. She'll test you in small ways. Late replies, teasing comments, sudden distance. Most men collapse. They overtext, overreact, overexplain. But the Stoic man stays calm. He doesn't chase. He doesn't flinch. He lets his steadiness do the talking. She doesn't want to control you. She wants to feel your strength when she pushes. 9. Safety means more than love. You can buy her flowers, write poems, say I love you every morning. But if your mood rises and falls with hers, she'll feel like she's living in a storm. She doesn't need more love. She needs more stability. Be the man she can breathe next to. The one who calms her, not confuses her. That's the kind of love that lasts. The kind that makes her stay. 10. Her confidence is just armor. She looks bold, polished, powerful, but often it's just a shell, a mask. She's protecting something fragile. And if you chase the image, you miss the real woman underneath. Let her come to you when she's ready. Not with pressure, not with pursuit, just with presence. When she sees you can handle the truth behind the mask, that's when she begins to trust. 11. She may want attention, not you. She texts often, likes your stories, sends flirty emojis. But that doesn't always mean she wants you. Sometimes she just wants your attention, the energy, the validation, the hit of dopamine. And when you stop giving it, she comes back, not because she wants you, but because she misses the feeling. A Stoic man knows the difference. He protects his presence. He gives his energy with purpose, not for approval. 12. Her desire will change. Yours doesn't have to. She may be all in this week and distant the next. It doesn't mean something's wrong. It means she's human. Don't chase her moods. Don't fight her waves. Anchor yourself. Let her see that while her emotions move, you don't. You remain steady. That's what makes her return again and again. Now you see what most men never do. And once you see it, you stop reacting. You stop chasing. You start leading. You don't need to manipulate. You don't need to prove. You just need to stand still and let your presence do the work. Because the Stoic man doesn't beg to be chosen. He chooses. If this message hit home for you, subscribe to Ancient Stoic Secrets. Because here, we don't follow trends. We live truth, with stillness, strength, and self-respect.